All right, everybody, we going into week number 4 of juicing with Boo Lee, and I'd like to say thank you so much for all the appreciation that y'all are giving me. Man, it makes me feel like what I'm doing is worthwhile. Somebody's out there listening and somebody out there enjoying it. So if y'all enjoying it, I am just loving it. So let's get started juicing on week number 4, a whole month. So Facebook family, let's get started. Let's get started with the strawberries. Look at those strawberries. Wow. Then we're going to go all the way back to the grapes. Look at those grapes. And we're going to do something completely different this week. We're going in with some carrots. That's right. We got carrots and we got pears. And most of all, we got the apples. And then down at the very bottom, we got the pineapples. Now those pineapples, we're gonna shred those pineapples. Let's start off with, boy, we got so much here. Man, I don't know where to start. Let's start off with the pineapple. Now this is the pineapple right here. This is the pineapple. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna slice the pineapple in 3 parts. 1 part, 2 parts, and here's the 3rd part. Now we're gonna put it over there. Then we're gonna cut them in half because, like I say, we don't want to stop up the juicer, and we're gonna cut it in half. We're juicing with Boo Lee on week number 4. This going on a whole month, boy, and I can tell you the energy I got is unbelievable. Okay, let's start off with the pears. These are smaller pears, so we don't have to do a whole lot of cutting with these. And you cut these pears up. That's why we're using 3 pears. Apples, my bad. These are the apples. And we're using 3 of the apples. And we're cutting them down. And these apples here, you can do them any kind of way you want to do them. Because once they go down, they go down. Okay, now we're going with the pears. And we're cutting the pears up. Going on week number 4 of juicing with Boo Lee. Man, I mean to tell you, boy, my body feels so much better doing this. Oh man. And we're going down this way. And then we're gonna go down this way with the pears. Now we're completely through. Look at these big old strawberries. Look at these strawberries, man, and these are big. Now, there's some juice in these strawberries. So let's see if the juicer ready to get started. All right, everybody, let's get started, man. Let's crank him up. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. Okay, but we're gonna start off with our pears and apples right here. We're gonna put our knife out the way so we won't cut ourselves. And we're going to put them in there, get our crusher, crush them down, and let it just come running out. Then we're going to go out with another apple, pears, and put them in there. Make sure, that's why we don't put that much in there, because it'll jam it up. Okay, we got an apple and a pear again. There we go. Then we got apples by themselves. Then we got some more apples and pears. And then you see the juice coming out. And next thing we got some more pears and apples. Alright? The next thing you got to watch these. These are carrots. And they'll jump out on you. That's right, these carrots will jump out on you, so you got to be careful. When I say they jump out, they'll come out of it. There we go. Put the carrots in there at a time. So we're going to drop 3 of them at a time. You got to be real careful of these carrots, because these carrots take a little time to juice to be grounded up. See? You let it go by itself. All right. Then the next thing you got is your grapes. Look at the grapes. There we go. We got some more grapes. The grapes will go by themselves. And then we got some pineapple. These are the pineapples. You gotta take your time. See, I put a little bit too many pineapples in there. So we have to let the machine catch up with itself. There we go. All right. And next thing we got is some more grapes. Then we got some more grapes. And we're gonna put that there because these grapes gonna go by themselves. Only thing you have to do is make sure they don't pop out. And that's what we're doing. Then we got some more grapes. And see, on these here carrots, you can't put but maybe one or two of them in there at a time. And then when you do, you got to have something in there to go with it, such as some grapes. So it can go through the grinder real easy. We're going to use our crusher here because we don't want to hurt ourselves out here. Okay, the next thing we got is some more pineapple. There we go. Then we got some more pineapple. But we're going to take this pineapple, we're going to take some grapes, then we're going to throw in a couple of carrots. There we go. See, that's how we have to do those carrots. You got to have something to go with them because you can't juice the carrots by itself because as you've seen, it'll stop it up. And look at these big old strawberries. Look at that. We're going to save them for last. And take some more grapes. Throw them in there. You ain't got to worry about it because it's going to go by itself. Take some more grapes. They're going to go by themselves. Look at all that good juice coming out of there. Then we're going to take some grapes and a strawberry. And look at all that strawberry juice coming out of there. And look at this big old strawberry here. Let's see how much juice gonna come out of it. Look at all that juice coming out. Then we're gonna take some more strawberries. And that'll go by itself. And as you see, let all that juice come out of it. Because you don't want to really waste none of your juice. But as you can see, that's it. And this is what you got. Look at that juice. Is that good or is that good? So now the only thing we got to do now is have our container and transfer it over to our container. Boy, now this is what you call eating healthy, flushing out all of that food, especially some of those toxic food that you be eating. And I know on Tuesday, man, no sense of me lying to y'all, on Tuesday I do go by Popeyes and give me a little chicken every now and then. And y'all know I stop by JJ and get some fish. So I got to get all that toxic and that grease and stuff. I got to flush all that stuff out of my system. And this is what we finna transfer this on over to our container. And look at that juice. Wow, man, is that it? That's it. We finna transfer it on over. And here we go. Gonna take our time. We don't want to waste none of this juice. And there it goes. We pour it in our container. And once we pour it in our container, I call it a container, but it's a jug back in the day. And look at all of that juice. Oh man. Now this is what cleans me out anyway. And we're taking all that and we're putting it all in this here container. And there we go. And that's it. And once we get our container there, put it over here. Get this right here. And what we're gonna do, shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Boy, now this is real juice. And now we're getting ready to, what they call, make a cleanup. First thing we're gonna do is wipe our counter down real good. And then we're gonna start cleaning this stuff up. Put on our hot water and let's start get busy and start cleaning up. The first thing we're gonna do is clean off the smashing. Okay, then the next thing we're gonna do is clean off this part here. This is where all your juice and stuff come out at. So we want to make sure all this is clean out because it gets clogged up real quick with those strawberries and grapes. And you go through here and you clean out real nice and clean. And as you can see, we'll clean it out real nice and clean. So when next time we go juicing tomorrow, we'll have some more juice. And we won't go juicing again on YouTube until next week. But through the week, I'll be juicing. All of that fruit you see, it'll be gone by next week. And then the next thing you do is clean this part out. As long as you got that, you spray it out. Spray it out real good and nice because when you get ready to sterilize it, all that sugar, all that residue won't be on there, so therefore it'll clean out real easy. And next part is this. And as you can see, we clean it out real good. So when we get ready to sterilize it, none of this residue will be on there. And we clean out real nice and clean. And there you go. Then the next part you'll do, we're gonna be where all of that fruit and stuff comes. This way here, you won't stop up your garbage disposal. What I do is use a little water and put the garbage disposal on and just do a little bit at a time. So you won't stop up your garbage disposal. There we go. Just do a little bit at a time. So you won't stop your garbage disposal up. There we go. There we go. Kick all of it out of there. All of those are your hubs. Now you can cut your garbage disposal out because we're through. Only thing we got to do now is clean our bowl out. And this is our bowl right here. The bowl that catches all your fruit is right here. Knock it off. And then knock off the little part that where you pour your juice in, clean it out too. Because once we sterilize this, we're not going to have nothing left on there as far as leftover. Alrighty, we're getting ready to taste this juice. Let's get it in. What you call shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. And then we're going to get it and we're going to pour it into our little mini pitcher, which is right here. And as you can see, we pouring it in there. There we go. And we got it iced down. And look at that juice. Look at that, look at there, look at there. And look at there. Get ice, nice ice and cold. And then we're gonna set it down. And then the next step we're gonna do is get our cup and pour some juice. Look at that juice. Look at that. Look at that juice. Look at that juice. Shake them up real good. And here we go. The final touches. A toast from Boo Lee Kitchen and Boo Lee to what you call juicing again on week number 4. A toast Facebook family. Oh, dynamite. Woo! Man, now that is, you can feel it going all the way through your system, man. One more for Al Green for the good time. All right. Thank you so much, Facebook family, for all your support. And we had over 600 people that look at this juicing. So therefore, somebody is looking at it. And if somebody's looking at it, I am so enthused and so grateful that I don't mind keep doing it over and over again, because one thing about it, it flushes my system out. So until next week, thank you. God bless you. I love you. And thank you, Facebook family, for all y'all support. And here's one more for the road. It's all good. Thank you.